Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel and these are my dogs Gus and Bo. We're going to be doing a nice full body flow today for flexibility. So find just a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So let's begin today in tabletop. So you can come over onto your hands and knees. Spreading your fingers out nice and wide. Maybe rock your hips side to side just a few times. And then finding center and taking a big inhale. Drop your belly towards your mat. Lift your chest. And maybe start to lift your chin. As you exhale, round your spine. Bring your chin towards your collarbone. Squeeze your belly button in. Inhale, dropping your belly again, arching your back, lifting your chest, maybe your chin. Exhale as you round it out. Push into your palms. Awesome, you guys. One more breath here. Inhale, drop your belly, arch your back, warming up the spine and the neck. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, back into a nice flat back. Tuck your toes if they're not already tucked. Take a big inhale and exhale into downward facing dog. Taking a nice big breath in and out. And then using an inhale, looking forwards. Exhale, walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. As you inhale, lift halfway. Really lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale all the way up to standing, reaching up, maybe looking up. And exhale as you lower your hands in front of your heart and down towards your sides. Roll your shoulders back and down. And then start to interlace your fingers in front of your chest, turning your palms to face away from you and round through your upper back. Pull your shoulders forwards a little bit. Tuck your chin towards your collarbone. Draw your belly button in as you try to push your palms further away. Maybe lift your toes so you can push into your feet. Nice work, you guys. With an inhale, just relax. Let your arms fall to your sides. Lengthen your spine. Lift your chin. Add a shoulder roll in if you'd like. And then with a big inhale, we're going to reach our arms back. Lift the chest and pull the shoulders back as well. Lift the chin. You could place your hands on your hips or you could interlace your hands. Your fingers behind your low back. But send your belly button forwards a little bit, your hips as well, and you can maybe lift your toes, push into your feet. Awesome, you guys. Let an inhale bring you back to a nice long spine. Let your arms fall to your sides. Take another shoulder roll if you want one. And then inhale, reach your arms all the way up. With the exhale, fold forwards. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step all the way back into downward facing dog. Take a nice big inhale. And with the exhale, lower your knees down to your mat. We're going to start to extend our left leg behind us and then walk our foot out to the side so that your foot's in line with your hip as best it can be, pointing your toes forwards. You can stay on your hands, keeping your hips lifted, or you could drop onto your forearms. Or you could walk your hands over towards your foot and try to lay down your right shoulder, keeping your hips high. You don't have to grab your foot, but maybe you're able. Maybe your head can completely rest on the floor, feeling a stretch through your leg, maybe the shoulder as well. Nice work, you guys. Just one more breath here. And then let an inhale help you come back up. Lift your chest, plant your hands, slide your leg back behind you, and then bring your knee in as well into your tabletop. Your right leg can extend behind. And walk your foot out to the side. Try to get it in line with your hip. Point your toes forwards. Decide if you're going to stay on your hands or drop down onto your forearms, or maybe try to walk your hands towards your foot. Laying down that left shoulder perhaps, resting your head, finding your breath. Awesome work, you guys. One more breath here. And then letting an inhale help you come back up. Sliding your right leg back in and then your knee as well. Tuck your toes, take a big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. With an inhale, lift your chest. Really lengthen your spine. Maybe lift your toes. You might feel your hamstrings a little more as you push into those feet. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up, maybe look up. If you want to start to lift your chest again, maybe send those hips forwards a little more. Maybe lift your chin a little higher. You might even feel a nice stretch through your tummy, through your abdominals. Take a big inhale and let the exhale bring you all the way down. Fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, planting your hands, taking your feet back again into downward dog. One nice big inhale. And exhale, lower your knees down to your mat again. Awesome, you guys. All right, scoot your knees out a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're going to be bringing our right shoulder towards our left knee. So as close as you can get it. Maybe it can touch, maybe not. But we're going to try to rest our right shoulder down, and my hips are dropping towards my heels to get my shoulder down close to my knee, but then they're going to lift again. They're going to lift as I start to rest my shoulder and even my head, and maybe you can feel a nice twist here as you lift those hips. Your left hand, it can walk on the floor towards behind your head, towards the top of your mat, and maybe start to open the chest a little bit more. The more you bring that left shoulder to the floor behind you, the more you're going to twist. So play with it. Find what feels right for you today. This is a nice shoulder stretch, a nice twist. The neck even gets some love. Awesome work, you guys. One more breath. And then let an inhale help you lift all the way back up into your tabletop. Take a moment. Maybe rock the hips a little bit side to side. Maybe just be nice and still. Just notice how that feels, how that felt on your back, on your body. And then we can switch sides. So I do like to bring my knees out just a little bit wider, find I'm more balanced, but that's up to you to decide. Our left shoulder is going to try to find our right knee, close to that right knee. So maybe sit back on your heels first, drop the shoulder down, and then lift your heels up again. And if your right hand wants to walk behind your head, you can let it, but maybe it doesn't. You might even be looking right above you instead of over to the right side. Awesome work, you guys. Letting an inhale help you come back up, back into your tabletop. Take a couple rocks, a couple rolls, and just notice how you are feeling today. You can start to cross your ankles and have a seat, bringing your legs out in front. Let's start with our knees nice and bent. Maybe you can wrap your arms under your legs. Give your legs a hug. Maybe tuck your chin towards your collarbone. You can stay here, or maybe you're going to walk your feet a little further away from your hips. Maybe your arms stay wrapped under your legs. Maybe you start to point your toes up towards the ceiling, or maybe you let your arms come out and rest at your sides, beside your legs, or on your feet. And we're just going to take 3 breaths here together. And each time you inhale, I want you to lift your chest and lengthen your spine. And with the exhale, start to fold forwards again, trying to bring your chest further down your legs. Take another inhale, lengthen, lift your chest. And exhale, bring that chest down your legs. One more inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, folding forwards, reaching maybe past your feet. Inhale, can bring you all the way back up into a nice long spine. Lean back, bend your knees, plant your feet, and bring your feet out about mat width apart. You can start to rock your knees side to side. And then we can let our knees fall over towards our left side. You can let your knees hover, or maybe encourage them down a little bit more, whatever feels good on that right outer leg, that hip, that glute, that quad. If you want some extra love, you can cross your left foot over top of your right knee. Soften. Breathe. Awesome, you guys. Uncross your legs. If they're crossed, use an inhale. Bring your knees back up. Take just a few rocks side to side to shake things out, loosen up those hips, and then you can let them fall over towards the right side. So maybe just hover and soften again, especially those hips. Maybe a little extra encouragement to drop the knees further, maybe not. Your hip can definitely lift if it feels good. And if you want to cross your right foot on top of your left knee, go for it. And just letting that go, uncrossing your legs, lifting your knees back up. Take a couple extra rocks side to side. And then you can find your way into a nice comfy seat, maybe cross-legged. Placing your hands on the floor beside you. With a nice big inhale, reach your arms out and all the way up, and maybe interlace your fingers and turn your palms to face up. Maybe lift your chin. Take another inhale. With the exhale, let your arms fall down to your sides, maybe placing your hands in your lap. Awesome work today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, namaste.